Let's talk about the 3 ways to bust through your glass ceiling. So what is the glass ceiling? Let me give you a quick recap. This is the second video in the series, but it's complete in and of itself. So the glass ceiling is that zone where you're really comfortable. And there's an upper limit and a lower limit, so I guess this is the glass floor. And if you punch out of that upper limit, something happens to knock you back down again. And that something that happens is you might lose a contract, you might lose a deal, you might get into a fight, you might get injured. Sometimes things out of your control happen. But it's always interesting that a lot of people, if you ask them, hey, what is the amount of money that you've never made more than that amount of money, but you keep bumping up against it? Or what's the amount of love? What happens when you feel really, really amazingly in love? A lot of times when you have that peak experience, then something happens to knock you back down again into your comfort zone. So you don't want to be in this zone. You want to choose another zone, a zone up here, and bring that into your comfort zone. So how do you do that? And I'll tell you all the ways I've done it. Way number 1, you thrash against it. Like you bump against it and you get knocked down, and you bump against it and you get knocked down, and you bump against it and you get knocked down, and eventually it kind of rises. So that was kind of the first way that I did it. And it was painful because I had a lot of failures, I had a lot of misery, I had a lot of pain, because I would keep going for, for me it was money. I would keep going for that higher amount of money, the high amount of money that was out of my internal comfort zone, the one that somehow I had determined when I was a child from my family circumstances. And then I would get knocked back down again. So I don't recommend that one. Way number 2 is years of therapy. I've done that one. And you go through all of those things that happened to you as a child, and you work on them, and you look at your past, and you bring it, and you look at it, and you focus on it, and then you try and create a new future. And that takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of money. And then third option is there are actually some neurological exercises that you can do, 3 of them particularly, that are extremely powerful, that can help you shift to bring a new zone, take a zone that's up there and bring it into your comfort zone. And that's what we work with in this program. So this is Kat, and I help people double their productivity and activate their success drivers. These are the success drivers. Please check out my other videos on the glass ceiling and the success zone. And until the next time, if you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and fulfill your potential so you can be, do, and have what's most important.